Welcome to the Narrowboat that James built. Hope you're well. Thanks for joining me. Well, the stern is the plan for the day. I need to continue painting that. It's a bit murky out here this morning, but the weather forecast looks like it's going to get nicer this afternoon. So I'm hoping when work finishes, I'll have some time to get on the paint. Really just want to get the uprights done and the banister or the railing. I've got to get some. I need to kind of get a similar match blue for the outside of the boat as that, because obviously it's a different paint. I'm gonna have to have a look at that, but yeah, I just want to get a couple more coats of undercoat on there, and as I said, then do the grey primer up on the stern, on the uprights around the stern, and kind of get that looking a bit more presentable. And then really that's going to kind of force me to carry on painting the rest of the boat, because there's going to get a point where the grey primer meets the old red oxide, and that's going to annoy me. So anyway, yeah, that's the plan for today, but work first. Right, so I've put the second coat of primer down on the railing here. So now I'm just going to go about doing these uprights, and I might do some of these bits as well, and the tiller arm. So this is obviously the same grey undercoat I've used everywhere else, and you may remember that last time I used this, I told you that I had found a typo on their label. It says thing instead of thin, which is a bit embarrassing. Anyway, so I brought it to their attention, as I told you, and in fairness, I'm really quite surprised. I did ask. I won't lie. I was a bit cheeky. I did ask for me bringing their error to their attention. I asked for a slight thank you by way of some cheap or free paint, which, in fairness, is not beyond the realm of possibility. They wrote back fairly quickly, saying no, which is fine. But the weird thing is that they told me that they know about this. It's been like, and he said it's actually been like this for years, and you kind of think that's crazy. They're a market leader, a global market leader, and they're prepared for their literature to be like, just totally incorrect. I find that just bizarre. And not even to say thank you, it just seems really weird. I work for a market leader, and I'm pretty sure if a client of ours informed us of a mistake that we'd made, we'd be all over it. We certainly wouldn't say, oh yeah, someone told us about that 20 years ago. Oh yeah, we just haven't got around to changing it yet. I mean, it's not exactly the right impression, is it? Anyway. This has come out all right. It's now made me think that I really need to do the lower parts, but then it's a case of like, where do you stop? It's going to irk me if I haven't done, if I kind of stop there, but I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Still quite a lot of light left. It's a lovely evening. Well, this undercoat's dried. It definitely doesn't look like it's going to rain at all. I say definitely, it's England, so you never know. But I'm going to put the undercoat now on this area here. There's a bit left in this jar, so might as well finish it off and do this. Well, I think I got away with it. It's beaded. Oh no, my tarpaulin's about to fly away. I can't see how because I secured this down with a screwdriver, so I'm surprised that's blown away. Do that again and wedge it under there. How did that fail? Yeah, I think I've just got away with this bloody British summer. Oh, you see, there's the blue sky I had. There's the clear, nice bit. And all this crap happened, pissed all over the boat, and now it looks all right again over there. Typical. It's been a nice day today here. Certainly weather-wise, it's been beautiful. I've been sitting here pretty much all day, and I can see kind of boats passing and stuff. It's been really nice. I had a video meeting earlier, and someone was kind of peering around me and saying, "Is that a narrowboat you're on?" And we chatted for about 10 minutes about narrowboats, and his auntie has one, he loves them, and their offices are on a canal up on the Staffs, and you know, he's describing how beautiful it looks, and so yeah, it's just a really good icebreaker, and you just realise how many people have, you know, walk up and down towpaths, might not own a narrowboat or anything, but see them quite often. Yeah, that's a good icebreaker with him. But yeah, it's been a nice day. Frustrating weather-wise, because I've been sitting here with like the sun beating in all day, and as soon as work finishes and I can do some painting, the clouds start gathering, and then once the paint's finished, it's the rain comes. But as I said, I think I just about got away with it. That Craftsmaster, it just goes on so beautifully. It really is just. I mean, you just can't compare it to anything else. It's just such a nice paint to work with. I've kind of got over the fact that they said no to me, and I've got over the fact that they've got kind of just fairly low standards in terms of their paint literature and things, but as long as their standards in paint are good, then that's all I guess I really care about, and they really are. So I can't, I'm going to continue using them. You shouldn't mix paints anyway, but I'm going to continue to pay their extortionate prices for this paint, but it really is the best stuff. And in a way, I was kind of, before I looked at their website, I kind of, in my mind, had half excused it, because I thought, it's a fairly smallish outfit, guys in grey overalls or brown overalls in, in some workshop in Cambridgeshire, I think they are. You kind of make your peace with it, and you look at their fancy corporate website, and they sell paint to everyone. They're kind of airplane paints and engine paints, boat paints. It's all kind of like highly train paint. It's all like highly specialist stuff. So it's just beggars belief. But anyway, as I said, I've made my peace with it. This has turned up today, which is good. These are this is for my next job, which I might be able to get on with tonight before I have to go again. But these are the LED light diffusers. So you'll know that I've got this reel of LED strip lights. These are pretty commonplace everywhere. Most houses have these kind of under kitchen cabinets and stuff. And they come with basic 3M adhesive sticky label. And if anyone's put these up in their kitchen, as I said before, kind of give it half an hour, they're on the floor again. They're useless, the adhesive on this. So the reason you've got these is to keep it intact and keep it kind of in place, which is the key. But also the clear plastic channel is not clear at all. The translucent channel here, it diffuses the lights. You'll have seen it in loads of applications, but these bulbs here are, okay, apart from a few there, but really they're about 15 mil apart. And what you end up, if you put it on a light surface, what you end up is with little pins of dots up and down the boat where the light hits. And then, so the idea of this, wherever it's gone, where's it gone? Right. The idea of this is it diffuses the light and make it kind of one solid band of light. That's the plan. Obviously I bought these online, and you can never really tell with things online. and I've also been caught out on this one. This is a facing one, so this is quite a nice looking one. I guess it's kind of with a brushed aluminium. There's no pre-cut holes in it, which is not particularly useful. But this is if you wanted it kind of on show, like round there or something. I mean, to be honest, I'm desperate to adorn the fireplace with like shed loads of this stuff. I won't, because obviously less is more, and I could make it go from something which looks quite classy to something which looks really tacky and horrible. So I won't touch it with it. But believe you me, I'm really tempted because I just love LED lights. But yeah, the idea, yeah, but these ones are kind of, as I said, it's a facing one. So this is, yeah, if it was to be like underneath there or something like that, and it would diffuse the light nicely. But these are all going to be underneath the gunnels here. There's a conduit tray ready for them. So there's a 9mm piece of timber under there going all the way around the boat. So these will be, I'll drill through these and put them in. But yeah, as I said, that might be a plan for well, kind of a little bit later tonight really. I'm going back to London tonight. I've got meetings in London tomorrow. Got one in Dartford actually, so I like Dartford. Depending on which way I go, if you go from the north to Dartford, you go over the Queen Elizabeth Bridge, which is amazing. The views on it are just insane, over like the widest part of the Thames. So that's really cool. And if you go from, well, if you go from south to north, you end up going through the crap tunnel, which is horrible and invariably blocked. So, but I won't film any of that because the, obviously, because the bridge is quite terrifying, to be honest. It's really high up and on a windy day, and it's really windy in the UK at the moment. So it's a little bit terrifying to even drive on. I think you're going to drive at 50. And that was when I was in the Merc. I can imagine in the little Fiesta, that thing might move around a bit. So I'll be holding on for dear life. Anyway, so that's my plan. I'll probably be back to the boat on Thursday night, maybe. But until then, hope you guys are well. Look after yourselves. Bye bye.